Taking her baby out in an ingenious combination of bicycle and pram, London 1926. American soldiers getting last kiss on ship. Before deployment to Egypt, 1963. Henry Ford with an early version of his horseless carriage, 1903. American troops treat a wounded dog on Oro Peninsula, 1944. A baby learning how to walk in a wicker frame as mom does laundry, 1910s. Huntington Beach, California, during the oil boom of 1928. Women boxing on a rooftop in 1938. On the top of the Ball building of Desilu Studios, now Paramount, in Hollywood, California. Traveling knife sharpener with a customer, United States. Early 1910s. Pinball machines being destroyed during the pinball prohibition. They were banned in NYC, as well as other major U.S. cities like Chicago and Los Angeles, between the 1940s and 1970s. A knife grinder in New York City, 1896. A well-dressed young lady in the 1930s. Almost looks like it could have been taken yesterday. Jean Bauer walks with a Dyna TAC mobile phone in New York, accompanied by John Mitchell, the Motorola engineer behind the phone, 1983. Wooden Railway Bridge, USA, Montana, 1883. East German soldier ignores orders to let no one pass by helping a young boy cross the newly built Berlin Wall to reunite with his family, 1961. A teenage Frank Sinatra takes a selfie, Hoboken, circa 1930. Relaxing at the bar in Tascosa, Texas, 1908. Drying fresh pasta at a factory in Napoli, 1950s. A couple holding the enormous blue catfish they caught, 1950. A very happy little French girl holding her kitty, 1959. Nanny doing her duty with young master in tow, Rome, 1959. A young boy enjoys his first dance, 1987. A couple seated in a garden, circa 1900. Klondikers buying minors' licenses at the Custom House in Victoria, 1898. A Coca-Cola delivery truck in 1921. A father and son fooling around while getting their pictures taken, 1910. A British soldier whispers into the ear of a loved one as he leaves for the front, 1939. A French woman with her baguette and 6 bottles of wine, Paris, 1945. Go into McDonald's in the 1950s. Hot dog stand in North End, Boston, 1937. To Brooklyn Bridge under construction, 1883. Linemen working on power telephone lines at an intersection in Pratt, Kansas, USA, 1911. Saloons and disreputable places of Hazen, Nevada, 1905. Rush Hour, Berlin, 1927. Snowball fight on the schoolyard, Sweden, 1901. Stagecoaches and freight wagons on the road to Cripple Creek, Colorado, 1890s. A woman on the frozen Mississippi River at St. Louis, Missouri, 1905. Men standing on lap of colossal figure of Ramses, 1856. Gold diggers climb Chilkoot Pass in Alaska, 1898. Portrait of a young woman, 1910s. The opening of Ellis Island in 1892. People gathered in front of stores in a small town. Eureka Springs, Arkansas, 1880. A family at their cabin home in West Virginia, 1900. Prayer during the Spanish flu pandemic, San Francisco, 1918. Fusako Shigenobu, leader of the Japanese Red Army. Training with a grenade launcher, 1972, Lebanon. A look inside the Harley-Davidson motorcycle factory, 1924. Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell during a break in filming. Gentlemen prefer blondes, 1953. Tintype of 3 young seamstresses, 1860s. Sir Sterling Moss having his helmet kissed by an appreciative fan. A number of passengers willingly got off at a different stop on this day, flooding in NW London, 1960s. Yasutaro Mitsui with his steel humanoid robot, Tokyo, Japan, 1932.